Welcome to 30-minute stretch bar. If you have the blocks nearby, just leave it there. Maybe medium weight or light weight and a resistant band. Just leave all your equipment nearby, just in case we need it. But we are going to start with a series of joint movement. So you're going to step in your legs a little wider, extending your arms by your sides, like if you're trying to reach for the ground, rotating your biceps forward. Then you're going to begin to do some circles with your chin. So you're going to dropping your chin down to your chest, turning or scraping your chin over to your right shoulder, and then begin to slowly circle back, lifting the chin towards the ceiling, and then going over to the side, and then dropping your chin down to your left shoulder, and go back to the center. Again, same side, rotating your chin, adjusting your chin to your right, and then you slowly go back, lifting the chin towards the ceiling, circle around, drop the chin to your left shoulder, and then down. And now let's switch. Rotating your chin to your left shoulder. Begin to slowly circle back. Look up, look up, look up. And then go over to your right shoulder, and then down. One more. Turning your chin to your left shoulder. Slowly circle back, lifting your chin to the ceiling. Go over to the other side, dropping your chin to your right shoulder, back to flexion, and then back to center. Nice. Now, extending your right arm forward, lifting up towards the shoulder flexion. Rotate it out to the side. Begin to reach back, rotating your biceps towards the ceiling, hiding your arm behind you. So your palms now should be facing the ceiling. Elevate the arms. Before you start reaching back and up, begin to rotating your biceps towards the ceiling, turning your palms up, reach up and up and up. And then when you start to slow it down, your palms should be facing the same direction as we started. So palms are forward. Again, I try again the same arm. So supine hand, extending an arm into shoulder flexion. Try just to move from that one joint, rotating our biceps out, away from you, so your palms face that way. Yes. And then begin to reach back, like if you're going to try to hide the arm behind you, rotating your biceps and your palm to face the ceiling. Hide the arm behind you. Lifting your arms up, so your palms should be facing up, and now begin to rotating your biceps, and so your palms faces the ceiling. Begin to reach those arms up and up and up, and I go back down to extension. Good. We're going to switch. Now, rotating your left palm, supine hand, begin to extend it forward, just using that one joint. Try to keeping everything else stable. External rotation of the shoulder, so rotating your palms away from you. Begin to reach back, just using that joint. Hide the arm behind you, and then lifting your arm, so your palm should be facing the ceiling. And now begin to lift the arm up, like if you're doing a triceps extension, rotating your biceps towards the ceiling. Begin to reach up and up and up. Back down to that extension, so your palms facing forward. One more time, you're going to extending your arm, elevate into shoulder flexion, rotating your biceps out. Begin to slowly circle back, rotating your biceps and your palms to face up. Yeah, and now lifting your arms, rotating your biceps, turning your palms to face the ceiling. Begin to slowly rise it back up. And then slow down into flexion. Nice. Come down to a tabletop position. We're going to placing your hands directly under your shoulders, straightening your arms nice and long. And then from here, extending your right leg behind you and lifting your right leg towards your hip height. Good. Pointing your toes. And then begin to trace little circles with your toes. So you want to visualize that you were circling around a tiny blueberry. You were circling really tiny circles. Nice, wonderful. Maintaining your fingertips nice and long. Press down through your fingertips. Good, tiny little circles. And now reverse the circle. Make that circle really circling, right? So you go up and around and down and up and around. Long extension through the leg. Good, hip extension. Pressing through your forearms, straightening through those arms. Good. Give me 3 more. Last 2. And now hold that circle. Pull your right thigh towards in your chest. Hold it right there, but try to maintain your spine in a neutral position. And I'll begin to do an external rotation of the hips. So rotating your right thigh out and then bring it back down. Really slow, going like 3 counts up and 3 counts down. 3 counts up and then 3 counts down. Good. Try to keep your hips in a neutral position, not piking that left hip to the side. Again, so 3 counts up and then 3 counts down, just using that hip joint. 3 counts up and then 3 counts down. Good, just a little bit more. Good, about 5 seconds more. 3 counts on the way up and 3 counts on the way down. Yes. Last 2. And now, curl your left toe under, lift that left knee off the ground, and just begin to extend that left leg behind you. Maintaining your right thigh towards in your chest. Good. From here, we're going to do external rotation and then internal rotation. So you go out, and then you go in. We're almost done with this series. You go out, and then we go in. Again, out, and then you go in. Spreading your fingers wide. External rotation, internal rotation, 5 seconds more. Slowly, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lay on your left side. You can place your left hand on your head. You want a 90-degree angle with the leg to start, maintaining the hips and the shoulders forward. Extending your top leg forward, not forward, in line with your hips. So flexing your foot, lifting your leg as high as you can, but without getting into your lower back. Maintaining your pelvic floor in neutral. Now we're going to work with external rotations again. So external rotate the hips. So your thigh turns up and then your thigh turns down. Your thigh turns up and then your thigh turns down. Keeping your foot nice and flexed. Like if you imagine you were drilling the heel on that imaginary wall. Just rotating our thigh, maintaining the hips forward, keep the shoulders forward, and then rotating our thigh, front and back. Ooh, you got this. All right, keep pressing the heel, drilling the heel into that imaginary wall. Keep on going, rotate and then rotate. Just a little bit more. We have about 10 seconds. Keep on going. Rotate. Good. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lower your right leg. Bring that. So if you have a block, maybe grab the block. Or you can just place the knee on the ground. But ideally, you want to bring that right knee forward. Right? So you want to kind of rest the block under your right knee. And then that bottom leg is going to be straight. Yeah. Flexing your foot and lift that left leg off the ground. Good. Keep it off the ground. Keep it off the ground. Let me get my timer. And now we're going to do the same thing. External rotate. So turning your thigh up and then down. It's a very subtle move. Good. So you're just rotating, maintaining the hips in a neutral position. Whoo. Yeah. So your toes are lifting towards the ceiling and then down. Just that rotation, it's coming from the hip. Keeping your hips stable. All right, getting there. Rotate. Rotate. Very good. Our finale is coming up. We have about 10 seconds more. And then you're going to have a seat. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then release. Now come up to a seated position. Yeah. So moving your sits bone out. Extend both legs. And then you can keep one leg bent. So that's okay. And then both hands behind you. Kind of pressing yourself up. Flexing your left foot. And then lift that left leg off the ground. So option here, you can stay away from the leg. But the closest you go to the leg, the more challenging it gets. So you're going to do the same thing. Rotation. Rotate the thigh out and then rotate the thigh in. Rotate the thigh out. Rotate the thigh in. Good. Try to bring that chest forward just so you can experience that intensity increasing. Or you can always stay back to decrease the intensity. Good. Whew. You can have a gentle soft and bend to that left knee and just keeping rotating the thigh in and out, in and out. Yes. Are we getting there? Give me 10 seconds more. Rotate, rotate, push. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Give a little shake. Let's take it down. We're facing dog. Before we do the work on the other side, elevating your tailbone towards the ceiling. Pedal those heels. Pedal, one heel lift, one heel lower. Spreading your fingers nice and wide. Drop the head towards the ground. Good. And now shifting your body to a high plank, engaging through your lower belly. Drop both of your knees on the ground, extending your left leg behind you. Let's do the work now on the other side. Bringing your hands directly under your shoulders, spreading your fingers and then push the floor away. Begin to circle that left leg. Tiny circles, tracing that tiny blueberry just with your toes. You go up and around, you go up and around, spreading your fingers wide, press down through your fingertips. Circle, go up and around. Yeah, just keep tracing that blueberry. And I'll reverse the direction of the circle. You go up and you go around. Nice. Ooh, you got this. All right, just a little bit more. And now hold that circle. Pull your left thigh towards your chest. Keep maintaining that lower belly in a neutral position. I'll begin to rotate. Like if you're doing a, what's the name? Oh my God. Clamshell. So you take it out, slowly bring it in, but you want to work slow. So like 3 counts up and at 3 counts down. 3 counts up and at 3 counts down. So external rotate, and then you lower the knee back to where you started, right directly under your left hip. Good. 3 counts up and at 3 counts down. We're almost there. Good. 5 seconds more, then we come to that high plank position in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Try to keep that left leg off the ground. Curl your right toe under. Extend. Lift the knee up and extending your right leg back. Pull that left thigh towards your chest a little more. Press back through your right heel. Push the floor away, and I'll begin. External rotate, internal rotate. External, internal. Good. Keep lifting that belly button towards the ceiling. Spreading your fingers nice and wide. Open through the back. Make sure you're not swinging the leg. You want to rotate out, rotate in, rotate out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop both of your knees. Lay on your right side this time. Good. So keep everything facing forward. Yeah. You're going to extend that top leg straight up, flexing your foot. So it's important to keep that pelvic floor facing forward. So just lift the leg to a point where you don't pass the capacity of the joint. And I'll begin. Rotate. External rotate. Good. Yes, try to move from the joint. Rotate. Rotate. Yeah. Should be feeling a little cracking. If you feel that crack, that's normal cracks. It's just your joints moving. Just keep rotating, rotating. Again, flexing your foot. Like imagine that you're drilling that heel into that imaginary wall. Good. Keep rotating, rotating. All right, we're almost done. 10 seconds more. Very good. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lower that left leg. Grab, if you have the block, rest that left knee in front of you on top of that block. That bottom leg is going to be nice and straight now. Flexing your foot and then lift the leg off the ground. Until you feel that tension. Once you feel the tension, begin to move. Rotate your thigh up, rotating your thigh down. the leg nice and long, flexing your foot like if you're drilling and pressing the heel into the wall. Keeping rotating and rotating, all from that joint. Woo, nice. Concentrate. Breathe through it. All right, we're almost there. Rotate and rotate. Perfect. 5 seconds more. We have 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. Now let's do the last one. Let's come up and have a seat. So you want to kind of moving your sit bone out, walking your tailbone back. This time bending your left leg. Both hands can be behind you, and your belly can be away from the thigh or closer to the thigh. Flexing your right foot, lifting your right leg off the ground. And now begin here, rotate. You can maybe start back first, away from the thigh. Slowly rotating from the joint, out and then in. So your toes rotates out and your toes rotates in. And then maybe you can bring your belly slightly forward and just experience that intensity increasing. If it gets too much, you can just stay back. Keep the leg off the ground. You got this. Rotate out, rotate in. Woo. All right, you got this just from that joint. Keep on going. Rotate and rotate. About 10 seconds more. Fantastic. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Yes. Grab the block, lay on your back. Let's do a little core work. Extend both legs on the ground. Hold the block in between your hands. You want to like in a horizontal setting. Right in between your hands, legs nice and long. Press that belly button down to the ground. Extend the block over your head. As you exhale, pull both of your knees into your chest. Crunch. And then you slowly maintaining that lower belly engaged. Lower your legs, lower your chest, lower your arms over your head. Squeeze the block and then let's come up. And then inhale, you slowly go back down, extending the arms over your head. Squeeze the block, engaging your lower belly and then crunch. Inhale to slowly lower down. Control the move. Exhale. Inhale, slowly extension. Again, exhale. And then inhale. Good. One more. And now this next one, bend both of your legs, keeping your feet flat on the ground. Extend the block over your head. Take all the air out of your lungs. And a crunch. Lifting your feet off the ground. Hold. Can you squeeze the block a little bit more and then lift the center of your chest towards the ceiling? Engage through that lower belly. And now begin to toes tap. Tap and tap. Now, option here, feel free to keeping your head on the ground, but the idea is to really keep that work into your lower belly. Tap and tap, squeezing your hands around the block. Keep tapping, just the toes on the ground. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your head all the way down and extend both legs towards the ceiling. Belly button down to the ground, squeeze on that block. Lower your left leg halfway and then lift it back up. Lower your right leg halfway and then lift it back up. And just keep on going, squeezing on that block. Keep constantly exhaling the air out of your lungs. Using your lower belly to lift the leg back up. Let's lifting your head and shoulders off the ground. Intensify that intensity. Woo, you got this. Can you bring the block slightly over your head? Push it through. Nice. 10 seconds more. I need you to work super slow. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then lower your feet down. Lower the block. Roll over to the side. Come into a high plank. Place the block right in the front of your mat. And then placing your hands under your shoulders. Lifting your belly button to the ceiling and extend both legs behind you. Stretching through those arms And now stepping your left leg on the outside of your left hand. Come to that hip extension, hip flexions. Stretch the chest forward. Place both of your hands on top of the block. And then push the block away. Press back through your right heel. Good. Stretch the chest forward. Hold. Good. 3, 2. Now place both hands on the ground again. Step the leg back and open to a side plank. Root down through your right hand. Grip through the bottom of your armpit, extending your left arm up. Reach the top arm towards the ceiling. And then bring that left leg behind you. So stay on the ball of your back foot. Push the hips up and up and up, and then gently rotating your right rib up towards the ceiling. Yes, and then drop the head all the way back. Press that left hip towards the ceiling and keeping reaching through the fingertips, and then keep pressing the hip bones towards the ceiling. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. And then slowly go back to a high plank. Good. No rush. Woo, we're going to switch. Ready? So bring that right leg now on the outside of your right hand. Come into a spider lunge. Place both hands on the block. So you want to kind of press the block forward and press the heel back at the same time. Nice open through the chest. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale. Lower both of your hands down on the ground. Step back. We're going to open to a side plank. I'm going to turn my back to you so you can see from a different direction. Grip through that bottom of your armpit and extending your right arm towards the ceiling. Hold the top. Good. Now bringing your top leg, your right leg behind you, just to stay on the ball of your foot. So your heels stay up. Reaching your right arm over your head, maybe look up towards the hand. Reach through the fingertips. Now begin to rotating your left rib towards the ceiling. So your right hip bone points straight up. And I keep reaching through the fingertip. Drop the head back towards the glutes now. Lift the hips a little higher. Hold. 3, 2, back to a high plank. Whoo. Downward facing dog. Lifting your tailbone all the way up, stretching your fingertips towards the block, and then drop the heels towards the ground. Begin to walking your hands back, lifting the hips up. Go to reach for opposite elbow and pull yourself towards the ground. Decompressing your lower back. Take all the air out of your lungs. Let's gently rock side to side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. And I go back to the center, round the spine, one vertebra at a time. Ooh, and then shoulders back. Let's grab a medium weight. I'm going to go for 6 pounds. Good. Just a little weight exercise. Rotating your biceps forward. We're going to stepping your right leg behind you. Slowly we're going to lunge, curling. And then as you go up, straight both legs. Draw your right knee to your chest and add a little curl. Slowly extend, take the leg back, and then lunge and curl. Push down to the front heel, lift the knee up. Good. And curl when the thighs up towards the ceiling. Slowly take it back. Lunge, curling. Push to the front heel, rise up, and I curl again. Lift the thigh nice and high. Slowly take it back. Lower that back knee, curl. Slowly rise. Good. And then back. This is our last one. Then we're going to hold on the top. All right, ready? Get it ready to hold on the top. Hold. Good. Flexing your right foot. Keep that left leg nice and straight. Try to keeping your hips forward. Just external rotate that right hip. And then slowly bring it to center. External. Slowly bring this and try to keep the hips forward. Last 3. Give me just 2 more. Woo. Last 1. And I'll cross that right ankle over your left thigh. Bringing your hands in front of your chest. Begin to sit back. Figure 4. Good. Feel that nice opening through your right hip. Flexing your right foot. Nice open through the chest. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale. And then slowly rise up. Lift the thigh towards the chest again. and then release, arms by your side. Give a little shake. We're going to switch. Ready? Left leg now. Step back. Begin to lunge at a curl. Slowly rise. Lift that left thigh to your chest and curl. Engaging your lower belly. Extend, take that leg back. Lunge and curl. Extend. Lift the thigh to your chest. Nice, wonderful. Again, curl and extend, thigh to chest. All right, let's go for just 2 more. Rise. Good, last one. Take it back, lunge, curl, and now get ready to hold. Holding our arms halfway. I'm going to face more towards you so you can see me. Keep that right leg nice and straight. And I'll begin external, rotate that left thigh. Woo, and then back to center. Good, try to maintain your hips pointing forward. Good, keep that right leg nice and straight. Press to the floor. All right, give me 2 more, and then we go straight to figure 4. Open. Back to center and across. Sending your hips back. Hold the weight in front of your chest. Good. Yes, keep that left ankle crossed over your right leg. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. And then slowly rise up. Yes, shake it off the leg. Last one with the weight. Opening your thighs, external rotating your thighs out. Bring the weight right over your shoulders. Begin to sending your hips back. Hold it down. Lift your both heels off the ground. Lower your heels and then straighten your legs, extending your arms over your head. So hip back. Lift those heels. Lower, exhale, push. Lower back down, sending your pelvic floor back. Lift your both heels. Lower, exhale, push. Again, send that hip back. Pause. Heels go up. Heels go down. And exhale, push. Sending your tailbone back. Lift those heels. Lower, exhale, push. Good. We have about 20 seconds more. Give me as many as you can. Send that tailbone back. Heels go up. Heels go down. You push. 10 seconds. Nice. Keep on going. We have 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and then release, drop the weight. Yes. All right, let's finish off. Keep the block in front of you. You're gonna go away from the block. So behind, on the other side, inhale, reach both arms, look all the way up. Exhale, lifting your hips up and fold. Drop the chest, drop the heart. Walking your hands over towards the block. Spreading your fingers wide, engaging your lower belly. Dropping your knees, coming to a tabletop position. Cat-cow stretch, 3 rounds. Begin to lift the hips, lower the chest, and then lift the chin all the way up. Reverse. Exhale, tucking your hips under. Rounding the mid-spine. Look back to your belly. Again, inhale, moving into cow. Lifting your tailbone up first, and then in your lower back, mid-back, upper back. And then exhale, reverse. One more. Inhale, segment by segment. And exhale, cross. Round. And then go back to the center. Lay all the way down on your belly. Stack one forearm on top of each other. Bend both of your legs. And then wave the leg side to side. Relaxing your belly completely. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now go back to the center. Take an upper facing dog. Bringing your hands right under your shoulders. Hugging your elbows in. Press the floor away. Straight those arms. Draw the shoulders back as you press the chest forward. Good. Turning your chin to your right shoulder. And then circle the head back. Look up. Chin down to your left shoulder. And then look down to your chest. Switch. Chin to your left shoulder. And then circle slowly back. Look up. Turning your chin to your right shoulder. And then go back down. Press, go all the way down on the floor. And then take a child's pose. Lifting your hips up. Sit all the way back. Extending your arms in front of you. Long extension through the arms and stretch the hips back. Letting your forehead completely release on the ground. Spreading your fingers wide, press down through your fingertips, open through the back muscles. Inhale to fill your lungs. Slowly exhale through your mouth. Downward facing dog. Let's finish off. Last down dog of the day. Curl your toes under, extending your tailbone towards the ceiling. Stretching your fingertips forward as you lift the hips up and up and up. Begin to walking your hands back, lifting your tailbone up at the same time. Good. Let the heart completely melt on the ground. So big exhalation here. Begin to slowly round the spine, allowing the head to be the last one to rise. Taking a nice big inhale, we're going to extend both arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Good. Lifting the chest towards the hands, palms together. Lower your hands down to your heart center, and we are officially done. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.